YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We had a pretty crazy day today on FC 26. We had an update to technical dribbling, and because of that, there were some crazy price movements and potentially some areas we can still make coins. Also, we got our fodder. We're going to go over the market in this video and a bunch more leaks, upcoming content with Ultimate Scream Team 2 on the way. But before we get into all of that, we have to talk about content today on Wednesday. And again, guys, if you want cheap, fast, reliable coins on FC 26, make sure you check out u7buy.com and use code Teddy at checkout. You will get 8% off your order. u7buy.com, code Teddy at checkout. Link is in the description down below. All right, we're gonna rapid fire this video. I just finished up working out. Last minute, I have a photo shoot with Brooke tomorrow at like 8 in the morning. So I want to just fly through all this, get everything done. There will be no stream tomorrow on Thursday. So just a heads up, I will be live on Friday, Halloween though. And yeah, okay, let's go. First SBC, we got player SBC, Jean Mateo Bahoya. 96 pace on this card. He's only going to cost you 30,000 coins. So pretty cool, but downside is not great playstyles. Although technical dribbling might actually be a little bit better than we first thought when he first came out. So might actually be pretty freaking decent now thinking about it. So there's that. We did get a challenge SBC silver bullet. Guys, I don't know why no one thought of this. We all were thinking clubs like Wolverhampton Wanderers, Wolves. I don't think they're called Wolverhampton anymore. I don't know, maybe they are, but Wolves. No, it went silver. They went the silver card route. And with that, silvers went pretty crazy. We posted it in the Discord, free trading Discord, by the way. So you could have got that tip just saying, hey guys, check the silvers in your clubs. If you got silvers from like a good nation, from a good league, they went up in price. Like Spain, center mid, La Liga silvers were cheap. They were probably like 500 coins. I was late to checking them, but when I checked, they went up to 3K and they're right back down. Okay. But if you sold in the hype when the SBC first came out, these cards were very expensive. Still, 1,000 coins is expensive, but they were very expensive, like crazy rises on silver. So if you had any, that's another thing. Like we always talk about club stocking. I always say like, hey guys, when these silvers are really low, just go through and stock a bunch of silvers from all the top 5 leagues. Eventually you'll get an SBC, maybe an evolution, and a card goes up a ton. So GG if you club stocked some silver cards, because holy crap, there was a lot of profit. You could have been making 1,000 to 2,000 coins per card easily on some cards that you just randomly had stocked in your club. Silvers are just too easy to make coins on. Now, continuing through content, there was like a weird situation. I don't know if it's still there. 79 double. Okay, so it's gone. They released like multiple 79 doubles. It was really weird. But it looks like they fixed that issue. Now, we did get a really solid SBC campaign mix upgrade. Not what we were expecting. Only one squad, and it's repeatable every other day. So really interesting there. One squad. It's an 83 squad with a team of the week requirement. Not great for our investments. And yeah, we can kind of get into the fodder now and what's going on there. So I sold my fodder. Told you guys, like, no matter what, Wednesday I'm going to sell my fodder. Annoying. We knew fodder wasn't going to drop. We had the 85 to 87 upgrade. So when we were buying fodder Friday and Saturday, we knew it's not going to drop. We have these SBCs. We have this SBC refreshing daily, repeatable 5 times. Fodder won't drop. There's at least the demand there. But we were hoping Tuesday and Wednesday, the upgrade SBCs would be good. We'd get good requirements and they would rise. We kind of just got shafted, basically. We just got shafted 2 days in a row. Tuesday's SBC, only an 82 squad. And then today's SBC, 1 squad, and it's only an 83 with the team of the week requirement. So unfortunate, to be honest, just unlucky with the requirements. Last year, we had basically Tuesday and Wednesday, 84 overall requirements. So it helped. 84s a ton. Last year, 84s this week were like 4,000 coins, I think. So still, 84s are really far behind. If you compare fodder this year to last year, 84s are far behind price-wise compared to what we saw. So, I mean, I honestly do think it's just a matter of time. Like this weekend, if 84s get low, we are at the point where Tuesday's upgrade SBC, I know we have the 83 double, but we're 2 weeks of the 83 double, 2 weeks of the 80 plus times 5. We're due for an upgrade on these. So maybe next week is when we finally see 84s actually go up a good chunk. But like I said, I sold my fodder. It's unfortunate. We didn't lose coins. We made coins. I'm making, I think, around like 500K from all the cards that I bought, but it's just a pain because I bought like 2,000 cards, over 2,000 cards. So it's just really annoying. But again, just a bit of advice, guys. When you buy fodder, be smart with the fodder that you buy. I obviously bought a bunch of random 84s, but I spent a good amount of coins on good 84s. I got quite a few DePauls. You can see I was picking up DePauls for 1,300 coins, 1,300 coins, 1,300 coins. And if I pull up DePaul, you'll see he's a really good 84. But if I pull it up, he's down in price now. He was 2,800 coins. Now he's 2,400 coins. I can actually just sell those right now. But as you can see, I was okay with overpaying a little bit, an extra 100 coins, and picking up a card that, hey, he's got a pretty decent Evo. You got the Messi, the Biscuits, the Jordi Alba. It's a solid card. Same thing goes for Pickford. Pickford, English Premier League goalkeeper. He was fodder price. I was buying him for 1,200, 1,300 coins. And while all the 84s are only 14, 1,500 coins, he's 2,200 coins. So always, guys, just be smart with the fodder that you're buying. If you're buying a lot, like I bought 2,000 cards, obviously I spread it out. I bought multiple different players. But if you don't have a lot of coins and you're buying just a couple hundred cards, be smart with it. Be smart with what you're buying. Choose good players. Goalkeepers tend to do good. Even Szczesny's up a decent amount. Neuer would be a good example. Always buy good fodder. Like you guys remember when we bought 85s the other week, I bought Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez ended up being almost 2,000 coins higher than all other 85s because he was a pretty decent card. Same thing with Brian Mbeumo. Try to pick fodder when you invest in fodder. Buy good cards. I say it every time I tip fodder. Buy good fodder. That's what I did with 84s. You could have done it with 83s. You could do it with 85s. You can do it with any fodder that you buy. I've done it with 86s. I did it with Lionel Messi. Buy good fodder, and it's going to help you out quite a bit. Now, if you do still have fodder, like high-rated fodder, could you hold it still? Yeah, but Mbappe SBC is coming out. We got a lot of SBCs on the way. With the way Champs Rewards is, I do just think the safe play would be to take profit and then maybe get ready to buy more stuff this weekend. Could it go up a little bit more? Yeah, but I just don't think there's going to be that many people going out and be like, yeah, I'm going to go do the Mbappe SBC. So it could be just like last time Mbappe's SBC came out, and guess what? All the fodder just dropped because no one was actually out there doing the Mbappe SBC. So that's the fodder situation. Little unfortunate. We are making profit. It's just not what we were hoping for. Simple as that. Now, I will say with 83s going forward, if they come down this weekend and there's 700 coins on bid, you still have the 85 to 87. Everyone's doing the 85 to 87 upgrade. So if those 83s are 700 coins, get on bid 700 coins, just list them up for 950 coins, keep relisting, you will be getting sales, especially because you have the 85 to 87, but then also you have the campaign upgrade SBC every other day refreshing. So that's a lot of 83 overall requirements that you're going to see, and just reasons for your 83 overall cards to go up in price. Now let's continue through the rest of content. That's the fodder situation, excuse me. Like I said, I sold. I would probably sell. Simple as that. You're a little late to it though. You should have sold earlier around content drop. It's what we've been saying you should do. Now, the evolution we got today, pretty cool. 20,000 coins. I would much prefer if it was free, to be honest. It's a cool Evo. It looks nice. Endrick's a popular option. Darwin Nunez looks decent. It's not a bad Evo. You can see you get a really solid boost right there. The only thing is, it's like, it's 20K. I can go buy a 20,000 coin striker like Pina, and she's clear of all of these cards. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of it because of that. So not bad, but not great. We'll say that. So that was the Evo for today. And guys, we got team of the week. We got to talk about this team of the week. This is insane. So with this team of the week, you are guaranteed to pack the 2 best players if you get rank 1 in foot champs. It's crazy. This is going to impact the market, I think, quite a bit. What is it? You get, is it an 85 plus times 3? Something like that. 85 plus times 3, I think it is, if you get rank 1. 85 plus times 3 team of the week pack. But look, the only 85 or higher players is McCabe, Harder, Putellas, and Jude Bellingham. So you pack 3 cards. You have to get either one of Jude or Putellas, or maybe you get lucky, you get both of them. So, holy schmoly, that's crazy. There's going to be a lot of coins injected onto the market because of this, because of the people getting rank 1. Going to be really interesting to see how that moves cards. If we just see a bunch of like high meta promo type cards go up in price. Also, it's going to be really interesting to watch these cards because these cards are probably going to crash hard. When Foot Champs rewards comes through, you're probably going to see this Putellas and this Jude Bellingham crash like a lot because they're going to get a ridiculous amount of supply that you really normally would not see on a card like Jude Bellingham, on a card like Putellas. You wouldn't see them get packed normally this much. 115. Is this guy up a good chunk? Hold on. How much has he been going for? Yeah, he was down at 900. That's up a lot. Wow. What about Putellas? How we doing here? She's up a good chunk too. Are there only 2 on the market? She was down at almost 1-1. Holy schmoly. Jeez. There might only be 2 on the market though. That might be why. Just rarity. That's rarity spikes on Team of the Week. So you can always do that. Wednesday, when Team of the Week comes out, some of the cards overnight can rise a stupid amount just because they're really rare. There's not a lot of pack supply on Wednesday. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there with those 2 cards. Absolutely insane there. And you know, big boy Van de Ven right here. I'm excited to see how low this card gets this weekend. I think we have a really good investment opportunity there. Now, since we're there, let's kind of talk about investment opportunities. Let's just start off with we'll get back to this in a little bit. Let's just go through the market in general with what we have now. Scream cards. Guys, if you see any of these Scream cards come down in price, I wouldn't be afraid to buy, whether it's from Panic, whether it's from Rival Rewards. I don't think it's a horrible idea. We told you to buy Dabinia the other day, 550. She's up. The Cabal's up. Kimmich was 170. I told you to get for less than that. He's up in price. The Costa's up in price. If you see these cards come down in price at all, I wouldn't be afraid to buy. Even if Alawiren comes back down to like 450. I know I wanted him at 420 originally, but he's obviously up in price. If you can get something like 450, I don't mind that. So keep an eye on these Scream cards. Again, they're live. I think you can make a ton of coins there. So really interesting, especially Peter Crouch. I know Peter Crouch is up so much, but let's get into the next thing. Guys, keep an eye on Technical Play Style Plus cards. We'll pull this up right here on my Twitter. Holy crap. EA updated Technical Play Style Plus. They released, not an actual update, a live tuning right here. Been following your feedback. We've restored controlled sprint dribbling to nearly the same speed as before. Nearly the same speed as before. So far, it seems like a lot of people are loving it. Like, it looks great. It's not exactly what it was, but from what I'm hearing, it's really good again. So they killed it. They like nerfed it to the ground. It was really bad. So seems like technical R1 dribbling is back. And this was leaked beforehand, by the way, and we called this out on stream. We posted it on Discord. I said, potential technical dribbling update coming soon. Any technical plus players down a little, I wouldn't be against attempting to buy them. I'd prefer out of pack promo to gold cards, but then I just called out these: Bonmati, Yamal, Vitinha, Yildiz, Due, Musiala, Olise, Crouch. I missed out on a big one. I missed out on a massive one. These were the prices, by the way, when we were watching them. Bonmati was 350. 28k on Vitinha, 148 on Lamine Yamal. I think he dropped down to like 145, but you can see like cards were cheap. Peter Crouch was 89,000 coins. Cards were low. Crazy rebounds. Like Bonmati went from 350 to 425, 430. She's back down a little bit though. You can see the spike right here. Bang, just boom, once that update came out, think about it. You now have players that got nerfed to the ground. Boom, all of a sudden they're absolutely incredible again. They all rebound because people want them back in their teams. Cards go up in price. Crazy. But this one blew my mind away. Pina was 10,000 coins. She went all the way up to nearly extinct. You're not going to see, like, look at that. Bang. She was nearly extinct at 42,500 coins. She flew. People are going to get banned for this. People are going to get coin wiped. No doubt in my mind with how crazy this card has gotten. So many people banned and so many people coin wiped this year. It's insane. But yeah, she doesn't even have technical playstyle plus. It's just, oh, it's back. Technical dribbling. Oh my gosh, Pina. Crazy. Absolutely insane to me. But that's Pina. What I wanted to mention about that though with the market is keep an eye on some of these players. I know they're up a lot, but people are going to have to build their teams for foot champs. If you see any of these technical playstyle, I mean, that's just a technical playstyle, but any of these technical playstyle plus players creep down in price a little bit, maybe it's slightly risky depending on how you time it, what the card looks like. I do think you're going to have some buying opportunities because these cards are going to be going back into people's teams. They're going to be really solid again. So definitely something to think about. Keep an eye on these cards. I mean, even keep an eye on them tomorrow on Thursday as well after content drop. If you see some supply with marquee matchups, I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be opposed to buying some and then selling maybe an hour, 2 hours after content drop. Maybe it's like 2 to 3 hours after content drop on Friday because you wait for foot champs to open. People buy these cards for their teams and they go up a lot. I would not be surprised if we see a pretty big boom on some of these cards for foot champs. We're just gonna have to wait and see though. Obviously we would like to see them come down a little bit. So keep an eye, guys. Technical playstyle plus seems like it's pretty positive, might be back, and potential a lot of coins to be made there. Now, since we're kind of talking about, we went over all the stuff like now, in the now, what to keep an eye on. I want to mention, again, this weekend, guys, be very careful holding cards into Saturday. Why should you be careful holding cards into Saturday? Saturday is November 1st. Also, November 1st, Musiala evolution. I already talked to you guys about it. You probably want to pick up a couple Musiala Evo potential players. The main one, Paul Pogba. Dude was 1,000 coins. How much is he going for now? Already up at 1,400 coins. So it seems like some of the hype is building. Could you still buy him? Probably, but he is up in price. Now, back to what I was saying. November 1st. What did we get October 1st? The Ultimate Edition, the 2,000 FC points. You get 6,000 in total. You got 2,000 when you log onto the game. We got 2,000 October 1st. We thought it was going to be like October 15th. Ended up not being the case. Got it October 1st. So there's a decent chance November 1st, we get our FC points on Saturday, November 1st. Also, it would be, I believe, at midnight. I believe that's how it went last time. Like midnight UK time, people got their FC points. So Saturday, maybe before content drop or like right around content drop with a bit more supply, we see cards potentially just get too low because we saw it last time we got the FC points. It came out Wednesday. And Wednesday, the market crashed. Cards came down a ridiculous amount because 2,000 FC points get added to the game. You see a lot of supply on the market. Cards get too low. You get a bunch of rebounds. So I don't want to hold anything to Saturday. Obviously, like higher budget cards will do good. They'll be a lot safer because no one's really going to pack them, but then they use the coins that they get from all the FC points to go buy those higher budget players. But some of those like mid budget players, golds that are in packs, they will probably get cooked. So be very careful. I wouldn't really want to mess around with that too much. I'm going to be very careful going into Saturday. I'm probably not going to hold a damn thing. I'm going to make sure I have everything sold. It's too risky. Yeah. Maybe nothing. Maybe we don't get the FC points and we actually get it when we were expecting November 15th, but I don't want to risk that. I don't want to take that gamble at all. But definitely try to be liquid, have a lot of coins, be ready to buy a lot of stuff on Saturday. If we see the supply that maybe we're hoping we see with some of those FC points, we could make a ridiculous amount of coins, whether we buy ultimate scream cards, we buy team of the weeks, we buy fodder. Probably going to be another decent week for fodder because I believe we're getting a better, new and improved icon SBC. So yeah, there's that. get ready Saturday. And what else do we have? We went over the content there. I want to check this out real quick. I didn't even pay attention to this because I was flying through what's it called? I was flying through yes, it is there. I was trying to fly through rival rewards today, but we have the season 1 excellence. When does this one start? Okay. Season 1 Champions Excellent tournament came through. Fencing as a celebration. Interesting. So you can join this tournament. I don't even know what you get for it. Just the fencing. Is that it? Interesting. I guess that's it. Okay. You get a celebration. Cool. I don't know if there's like a cosmetic or something else to go with the objective. Let's see. What else is in here? You get evolutions. Okay. Not evolution, like cosmetic evos. Okay, interesting. There's that. What else? Let's just look at the upcoming content. Let's wrap this up. Here we go. A lot of leaks. We're gonna try to just rapid fire it. All of the season world tour cards, you're gonna see a lot of these pop up. Rashford's official stats got leaked for a striker. No playstyle plus, so a lot of people are really disappointed in that. A lot of the silver icons are getting leaked. Kind of disappointing on a good amount of these cards, to be honest. Pele's card really disappointing. Just slow as nuts. Glizzy finally giving him finesse shot playstyle plus again. The chip shot one is just stupid. Lukaku's getting an SBC. Max 88 icon should be coming out on Sunday. You can see a bunch of the pack code stuff right here. Max 88 icon. Nothing else really crazy there. The ultimate booster pack, that was the one that was wrong in Japanese. EA, you guys suck. No update on the compensation there. I'm really interested what that compensation situation's like, because like, especially like, are at least people in Japan going to get compensated? People that are actually Japanese playing the game? Because you advertised a pack that said, hey, it's an 84 plus times 50. It was supposed to be an 84 plus times 5. So people open the pack thinking they're getting an 84 plus times 50 and they don't get it. I'm kind of confused by that because we haven't really seen compensation for stuff like that. And that was like a clear wrong store pack. So like, did they not run into any legal issues with something like that? I'm just kind of confused by it, but no info on compensation yet. Again, EA do tend to take a while when it comes to compensation, so maybe it comes out. We're gonna have to wait and see. There's Dembele's card, by the way, getting finesse shot playstyle plus, kind of crazy. Weah as well. You got that card right there. You got Rodrigo. That card looks nutty. Here's a bunch of season pass cards right here. There you go. We have, yeah, there's that Lozano. EA added for 1 week, 2 weeks. Requirements not changed. Ooh, that's what it was. So for the next 1 to 2 weeks, we're going to keep getting the 79 double. That's boring. Boo. That was the striker evolution we got today. Scream Yaya Torre. Did we get any? Yeah, right here. All right, team 2. These are some of the cards we're getting. Mariona is going to be disgusting. Like, holy schmoly, that card's going to be gross. Probably a really good investment as well, because incisive playstyle plus on that card is nutty. Is that what she's getting? Because some of these might just be predicted stats, actually, because that one has Glizzy with low driven. Ooh, I hope she gets incisive. I really hope so. But those are a bunch of the promo cards we're getting. And continuing through, I think that's basically everything we're going to look at. Yeah. Should be just about everything. So that's that for this video, guys. That's all the upcoming content. Flew through this one. I hope I didn't miss anything. Just trying to be quick with it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. My trading Discord and my Twitch live stream are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.